Hi, everybody. We're back with your NFL Thursday night football battle here in the NFC. The Eagles and the Giants play on Thursday, October 9th. We see the Eagles favored by 7.5, total of 42.5. Before I get to it, though, don't forget, get in on our best bets. Go over to docsports.com/ICCT. That'll get you a free $60 for all new users. Yes, free $60 to check us out. So make sure you get it. It's just $30 per day for our top play. Per sport, that is. So you can use that to get two separate plays from either IC or myself or any other capper. And don't forget, you also can use that promo code. This week's promo code, TacoWin10. As it is on the screen here, they get you 10% off, and that's for existing customers, or it work for new customers as well. So you make sure you get tons of value here, and you get in on the winners. It's just $99 for a week pass or $30 for our individual top plays for football. So you can use that on either one of them. Okay, I see. Let's get us to it. Eagles minus 7.5. Did lose last week, 4-1 on the season, total 42.5. What do you like here?
Well, I mean, I got to tell you, it is hard to take a team after they lose to the New Orleans Saints. I mean, that is really hard. My 8-unit future is still on the Saints under 4.5 wins, as you know. And there was a reason why the Saints were favored to win, and that came true. The linesmen knew what they were doing. They did not trust the Giants, and that makes perfect sense. This is how crazy the NFL is. You have a team that beats the Chargers at home, then turns around and loses to the Saints, the worst team in the league, on the road. In a game, they were down 14-16, and then the Giants did not score in the second half. Jackson Dart, 26 for 40, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Bradler came through at 225 yards, 1 touchdown as well. I think what happens here is that you have a Philadelphia team that obviously comes off of a loss to Denver and is going to be super motivated. That was the first loss for Philadelphia dating back a long time. You have to go back as far as, that was their first loss dating back to, let me check here. You'd have to go back to, the December 22nd, the week 16 of the NFL. They had that massive winning streak, prior to that. So I think what happens here, it's hard, right? You're going to have a Philly team that's going to be ticked off. You're going to have a Giants team that's going to be ticked off. I think the Giants are going to do pretty well just because they're back home. And the last time they faced Philadelphia, if you remember, they lost 20-13. I think what happens here is this game probably goes under the posted total because whenever Philadelphia loses, they play phenomenal defense. Whenever the Giants are an active dog and they do pretty well, such as against the Chargers when they won 21-18, that game went under as well. I think this game probably goes under the posted total here. It's very interesting to see a 7.5-point line favored with a total of 42.5. That's a pretty high line with a low total for an NFL game. I can't go against the Giants because they're going to play better after losing to the Saints. They have to. I mean, they're going to be pissed off. So I think the only way you have to look at it is you either got to, but then again, Philadelphia coming off losses, they're going to be pissed off in a game what many believe they should have won. I think you got to take the Giants plus 7.5, or you got to take the under. And these are the only two plays. Which one do I like more? I mean, I hate taking totals to begin with. So I'm probably just going to lean on the Giants, even though Philly's coming off of a loss too. But I like the Giants plus 7.5, but I really like the under too, which I might make my free play.
Well, I think when you look at this game, a lot comes down to Giants trying to find a primary receiver for, like with Neighbors going down, that was a big loss. And this is the first week. Last week they had to try to find that. Scatterboo he fumbles, they run it back for a touchdown. So it kind of like the numbers are kind of a little deceiving. The Giants played right with it, probably should have won the game. If they win that game, they'd be on a 2-game win streak coming in here. I'm guessing this line would probably be more like 7. Maybe 6.5 even. So I like Jackson Dart a lot. I think he's given them a big boost. I do think if I was going to play a side, I'd probably play the home dog here. But I like Jackson Dart over his rushing total. I just think he's a stud. Like he's still figuring out like where to throw the ball to and everything, because at Ole Miss, they played the spread offense. So it's like, he's not necessarily a pro. But one thing he could always do there was run. He is super athletic. I think they're going to continue to use his legs. Philly gets a lot of pressure. I think they're going to rush up the field a lot. He's going to be able to have some running lanes. I like the over rushing prop, rushing yards prop for Dart. I think he'll go 50 plus. I think last game he had 44 with a long of 22, I believe. 44, with a long of 22. So I think he'll get over 50 yards today and use his legs there. So that's what we like for today. Those are your plays for Thursday night football. Don't forget, you click the end of this video. That's where you're going to get We're going to have Wednesday college football, Thursday college football, Friday college football, Saturday college football, Sunday NFL, and Monday NFL. So basically every day of the week, but Tuesday, you're going to have a video from us with all the football games for that day. So make sure
Join
you
us for the
check it out.
NHL season too. Don't forget.
Yeah, NHL kicks off on Tuesday, the 7th. So if you haven't done so, make sure you check it out. And that promo code will work, obviously, on all of that stuff. So use that promo code TacoWin10 to save 10% off. All right, guys, good luck. We'll see you again on the next one.